our farms. Drop the hunters down. You grass, potatoes. Why does that say 4? Alright, and you are building, so go. Give me some logs so that we can deal with this. Please and thank you. It's not even the problem of not having enough trees, it's a problem of them just going to get them. Certain things that delay things that I feel that they shouldn't. I could be wrong, but maybe that might be some of the mixed feelings that people had. It's still a very playable game, but some of the ways that they prioritize things, it just sometimes doesn't make any sense to me, which is why I haven't put down any roads yet. If I want my laborers to do anything other than build a road, don't build a road. Because if I put that road down, every available person that can do something or that's not doing something will instantly be hammering out the road. I think I got a picture where it's like 3 or 4 people working like one after another on the road. Well, there's other things that need to be done. It's like, it's a dirt road. I've laid it out, just wear it down, right? Like, what are they possibly hammering or picking at that point? Like, it just seems a little strange. Alright, and I'm going to up the priority of this friggin' building. So the logs go here. There we go. I'll give you a third builder so we can get it done. Spring of year 4 though. Doing good. Yeah, I know. The stupid buildings. I wish you could like mute that. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, it hasn't gone anywhere past. Like, if it was over here, maybe I'd be worried. But right now, no. Chickens. Kill the chickens. Alright, unfortunately for us, he just needs wood and stone to build those tools. And luckily for us, we have a little bit of those resources. I'll set his limit to the same thing I set that limit to, so probably about 50. Which, give or take, is right now an extra one for every person, give or take, right? So ideally, once we kind of sort of get everything going, I'd like 2 or 3 to every one person. Okay, and let's put you back, because our wood's now getting low. Well, it's nice that I have some babies, but now I need labor force to go chop me out some wood, and I don't have the 3 or 4 extra people right now that would be useful if we'd got that school, but that's okay. That's okay. Just means probably another year or 2 of grinding out. Well, not if people keep dying at childbirth. Oh, jeez, we lost them both. Oy. So not only did I... So who did I lose? Everyone's still in the professions, but I have nobody to do anything. For an entire year. Oh, that's just... Thanks, game. Bear, you're getting a little too close for comfort. Where'd you go? You're not in the building, are you? See what I mean? I should be able to center mass turn around in that room. Oh, that's so ridiculous. Okay, well... Let's see anyone that's close by to shoot that bear, and I don't know where the other one went, so... Why am I on 10 times? Holy sh... I thought everything was moving a little fast there. We should more or less make it through the... Should make it through, but I can't go get any resources to make a house, so... Until this one teenager finishes school, there's not much I can do right now. Other than watch and hope things don't completely burn to the ground, which I don't think they will, but... I don't even have an extra person to sort of grab and go kill things with, which is a little frustrating. Auto save. See, a lot of buildings and stuff that you want to start putting up and stuff, especially the ones that revolve around food. You need the population for. You just do. No people in the fields, no food in our belly, or extra food in your belly. Stuff like that, so... I mean, it's not like I'm hurting on food, but... Yeah, I'm definitely feeling those, missing people. We've lost 4, I think. 3 or 4. The mysterious child that couldn't be relocated, and then the child... during birth, and the mother giving birth. That's always the worst. When it's the double whammy. Alright, I got a laborer. You need to get some stones, yes? Or do I have enough to do a house? 20, 60, 20... Oh, we do. Okay, let's just do the house then. Say right here, maybe. Let's think about maybe doing one over here. Actually, let's maybe bring it up something like this. Because again, farms everywhere. I'm thinking a lot of this area here is probably going to be farms. And this might be our area that we do the seaport on. That's a moose. Yeah, this is not all very high land, so it's not good for fishing. So you might as well level it out. You more or less, I think, want the blue stuff. I think I can still see sort of ground, so. Ideally, you want the deep blue. But there are a few ways that we can make a few cheeky fish barns and things like that, but. I'm more focused on solely land-based food production at this point, and heading towards most likely a windmill and bakery. Probably the windmill first, though. I'm trying to remember, but I know I need flour for a few of the pies, I think. So it'd be nice if you could hover over top of this and it told you what it needed. That would be useful. That would be really useful. Okay. How did I go from having enough stone to not having enough stone when there's nothing else being built right now? So we all seen that, right? I had the stones. It was all green. There was no red. That makes no sense to me. It's the same thing that happened with that building, so I don't know. Maybe it's bugged. Where's a good spot? Really think there's 10? Alright, go get the 10 then. Make sure that it actually ends up here, please. Okay, 3 babies. But I'm kind of getting a little, depending on how much food and stuff they get and how healthy they are. Hopefully people won't die until their late 50s, but we'll see how that goes. How's my chickens? Oh, gotta start bringing you back. Alright, the meat's looking good. Alright, now I'm getting a little concerned with that. Although, so you are slowly getting some stuff over here, which is good. So I'm saying, like, oh, you're carrying food. Do you got my? Yes. Alright, I'm gonna pull rank. Let's get 2 people on this. Let's get this house built. Start popping out a few more kids. Although, yeah, I'm gonna keep that hut for now. I don't want to go overboard on population, but at the same time, everyone accounted for? Excellent. Okay, So you don't have wood, you don't have wood. Okay, so you don't have anything. You don't have anything. You guys are busy doing things. You can't do anything. It's a whopping 4 people. Let's collect some resources, please. Go. And go. Firewood's looking good, but if we don't get the logs, could be a sketchy winter. Although we do have clothing. That is nice. Everybody is at max. Well, except for tools. But we have 18 and the 1. So everyone has at least an extra one. So that does get us a little bit of a reprieve from the 6 I think we had before. So it was a good thing that we did get that down. Pretty happy about that. Chicken coop's doing its thing. Nice and small. I think that was grass, right? Yes. Can I chiefly go with you and then go flax? Maybe get a harvest in? I doubt it, but if not, that'll be ready for next season because we are out. No! Who the hell's not watching the chicken? Yeah, that was your last meal. Way to pay attention, herdsman. Where the hell is the herdsman?
Huh?
Huh? You lost the chicken, Eleanor. It's a good thing we don't have a guillotine. There might be a different type of meat on the menu. Summer. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna shut that down. You can stay there. Okay, there we go. Barn. Alright.
Huh?
You. Oh. There's these things called predators, folks, and we have livestock that we need to protect. Get away. Got you. Right. So, oop. Another quick little tour here. Anything else? No random fox sneaking up on us. Alright, let's take a look inside. Got some wood, they got a fireplace. Nice little table with some... I don't know how they have fruits. Not allowing anyone to eat fruit. Stockpiling the heck out of that. Probably why that's almost full. So we could let some of that go. Stop the meat for now. Give them an all veggie diet for a little while. I think that'll be okay. Because we obviously can't get a barn right now, man. That's not a big deal. We're in good shape. Although a little belly aching and stuff like that. Just because I'd probably like to be a little further ahead than I am, but... Food is always priority number 1. We have some babies coming in now, so... Hopefully... we can get that a little bit more balanced out, and yeah. Make Twitchville the awesomest ville of the entire sandbox world. I'm not gonna lie though, it is pretty chill just watching this game sometimes. Having a stressful day? Ah, well. For some little digital characters to do thy bidding. Coming up on that 4-hour mark. I wants to keep going, but I myself am actually kind of getting hungry. Early fall. Alright, well, we'll probably go make sure that we make it through the winter, which I think we will. I'm actually pretty confident that we will, but yeah, you're going to start doing something dumb, so don't. How about you go chop firewood instead? Sounds good. Who else can we put back to doing things of nature and stuff? Nobody, eh? So we all have laborers now? Okay, cool. Took a little bit of time, but now I need some stone and some copper. So, there's no stone over there. I'm getting the vibes like, yes, I know I need clay, but I'm also feeling like we're gonna need to rock that stone mine here at some point, because I don't feel like there's much around me. I haven't really done a big sweeping overtone to see, but just mainly been grabbing enough kind of, well, as you can see, just here and there, make them do. It's usually how you kind of start out, but as you sort of zoom out, if anyone that was here at the beginning remembers what the start position kind of looked like, it was more or less along here. Along this line. And we've reclaimed some of that land for ourselves out here. We will continue to do so. Probably going to keep going across there. Even that all out. Of course, I hit the wrong button. Can't tell if that's on an angle or if it's... No, I think it's just the way that it's sort of looking. Make that all nice and flat instead of having to do a bridge. We could probably get a whole lot of area out of this and convert it into farmland and things of that nature. Alright, let's clear you up to that. I don't want to go too crazy in case we somehow, you know, get multiple animal attacks or something and 3 chickens become no chickens. Then I think I'd have to destroy the coop and rebuild it. I sort of think that's how that works. I'm not sure. There's still a few things that I haven't placed yet, building-wise. I've placed a bunch of them. Managed to get up to at least 100 people, so that's why I'm a little frustrated with how this one's sort of gone, but again, it's just every map is different, and you can't really apply. You can have sort of a similar starting strategy, but for sort of what I had in mind, the resources didn't, I guess, really work out for us. We didn't get the school up as fast as I wanted, and such is life. Well, at least the digital one. Hasn't been too bad, though. Got a very good supply of fruit, and because of the decision to put that the hunting cabin and the gathering hut at those distances from the very start has, I think, kind of paid off for us. Because now, as you see, I'm starting to cut out by that forester's hut, and it's taken us about 4 years to get there. So not too bad. Once we kind of have a sort of clear cut of the area and we can kind of see lay of the land wise, we'll take a look at what the radius is on like the hunting cabins and see if we can't get a few to sort of overlap and cover a larger area and be a little bit more efficient in that sense. Because as we start to grow and encroach on the things that are there, they no longer make sense as to why we put it there in the first place and stuff like that. But that's why also why I didn't waste my time on doing the dirt road all the way out there. I mean, do you imagine all the hills and things that they'd be going over and just the sheer time it would take? It'd just be ludicrous. So you just left that there? I thought you'd at least finish. Or I thought you were finished, I should say. We're still at 18 degrees. You might be able to finish that out. Get some flax. Definitely going to need some for next year. Because I'll assume through the winter we'll probably use up some of these. But I don't see us going through all of them, so... You just eating vegetables? Interesting. Slowly getting back to our wood reserves and things like that. I need a barn. Where are we gonna put that barn though? I don't know. Labor force? Yes, please. Let me see. That is my stone quarry, right? And that's a pretty big patch, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so let's get that flattened out. So let's remove you. Okay, let's remove you. And do I need someone for that? No? Yes? Yes? No? Oh, I guess I don't pause it. A few people. Go grab the resources. Get rid of that. That'll be perfectly fine. Yeah. That's the only slightly annoying part. So any resources that were over that as well when I was trying to gather the coal and stuff, it just ended up there. Just again, when the building's on pause, no materials should be going there unless they are falling inside the area that you immediately cleared. It is what it is. Flatten it height, let's see. Since it looks similar, so. Alright, and ever so gently. That was not easy, by the way. Let's go, right there. Boom, done. Alright, go team labor force. Go terraform the crap out of that. And I'm gonna lock up I'm gonna leave the meat locked for now. Let the fruit and veggies go. Because that's a lot of our storage capacity right now, and other than immediately building another barn, this I think we'll kind of solve that problem for now, so. As I said, though, at the start of year 5, though, we'll be wrapping up stream, though. So I'd like to thank anyone that's been out lurking and all that stuff. There we go. There's a nice shot of everything sort of clear cut and kind of wonderfuls, I guess. Of course, the fog would start rolling in as I take that screenshot. Fitting. Alright. Try that. That's a little better. Alright, so you'll gather the resources. Make sure I put my stone quarry back before I wrap things up. And then we have just the one over there, so... It's starting to take some shape. Like I said, it took me a little longer than I thought, but we're getting up to that 20. Got housing for 23. Teenager and 3 babies on the way, so... Starting to get that next generation of workforce coming. Still fall, still gathering. You are gonna go to that. 3 out in you. And 1 to stay here. Let's harvest up some chickens so they don't get sick. Did you manage to get all that? I think you did. Certainly looks like you did. 38. I think that was in there. Maybe there's 48. So maybe you didn't get it all. I don't remember. Not too bad, though. Not too bad. Alright, so we're now up to 6 laborers come winter time. Once the fields are kind of clear. I'm hoping that doesn't take too long. Other than nothing? They shouldn't be putting anything in here right now, other than maybe furs. Yay, another baby was born! Yes, I'm getting excited over kids. As that means that our village will go on. Which anyone that's played any type of game like this, that's almost your reward after 4 hours of playing, is just knowing that you've made it this far, your people are stable, and you can likely keep going. Well, I did gripe about the wood and stone. We're more or less right back on track now, so... late fall, coming into winter. Really liking those food numbers, though. Just like, I'm almost tempted to give them some bread as just a reward, but they'll eat enough food over the next. Well, actually, we'll probably let the fruit go down to at least 800, and then they could probably even just eat the veggies. 3.5K for 19 people is pretty solid. But at this point, now when you start to expand, that's where you're going to want to keep adding in farms or adding in a hunter's hut or a gatherer's hut at a distance that won't encroach on where you plan on clear cutting trees and things like that. 'Cause we still haven't put in a forester yet, which would help me, but when you don't really have the extra labor force, as we've noticed, this was a little cheeky, but it only takes 1 person, so, and this will pay off down the road. So I mean, we had some lofty goals for year 10. I think we got a little bit of a setback on that, but I still think we might be able to kind of get some things up and running and have a port relatively soon. So it'll all just sort of see how it sort of pans out. And I do plan on continuing streaming this every now and then. Sunday is normally Cities Day, so I know some people might be disappointed with that. If you're fed up and you want to go, sorry. I do apologize. I had a lot of family stuff over the holidays, and just the last portion of last year in general was pretty rough, without getting into too many details, but hoping to be on track for 2020. Doing at least 3 streams a week. Still not sure on times, but it'll probably be the weekend, so like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But I had said that I would kind of get back around to play it. This isn't Banished, I do understand that. It's very similar. It's Banished with a first person. I guess some people maybe want to argue, but my point is I'll be doing a lot more of this. I'll be continuing my city series. I have every intentions of finishing that. All in all, like, I am a little disappointed in how the channel is and stuff like that, and I understand it, but right from the very beginning I had mentioned that a lot of my stream time would be dictated around family life, and having a father with Alzheimer's, if anyone has ever dealt with relatives and stuff like that, you'll know it's not an easy task, and your life really isn't your own for a while there, and I'm in a good place. That's all that matters. We're doing okay. Pops might be in the hospital right now, but he should be getting the care that he needs, and that's really what matters. So, can one more baby be born? Can I finish on 20? That would be nice. 14 adults. Starting to see that child force come back in, as opposed to just 14 and 0. Yeah, that extra house was a good call. And not demolishing this one. Although I haven't done anything with it. Haven't really decided. It's probably going to get demolished. It's not counting towards housing cap, I don't think, right now. Actually, I think maybe it is. It is, actually. So we either upgrade, or like I said, keep going with deleting them and stuff, which will probably end up being where that goes, but you're done with that. Excellent. Is there any other... is there hay or anything? We have a bunch of that. Nah, it's not enough. Whatever. Where's some ore? Okay, that's too far. That's getting a little too far. There's some ore there, and there's some ore there. That's still within walking distance. But I feel like we're definitely probably gonna have to get the mines going here. And the tricky part with that is just more balancing of your labor force. But 1 or 2 people in the mine will, I don't want to say beat sending someone out there and doing a clear cut swab, but depending on how far you have to go, it's almost more efficient to actually just have to do the mine. So, and eventually, as your labor force grows, you can leave more and more people in the specific mine that maybe you need, like stone or iron ore or even clay. The only thing with those is, excuse me, the only thing with those is the accidents, right? People can die. So, yeah, there we go. That's coming down. We'll lock that off now. We're good to go. Maybe I'll even free up the meat. Release the meat. But yeah, Discord. Let me know if you guys enjoy this game or not. I don't think there's a very big community for it, but it's definitely something that I like. And if not, I mean, it's just something I can enjoy myself, but hopefully that you guys enjoy it too. Toolmakey can go back. Because we kind of need those. And yeah. Nice, bagged a deer. Seen that out in the distance. Alright, so future planning. Probably get another barn out here. Probably get some more crop fields. Keep everything sort of going. The terrain looks a little messed up, so it might be the farm itself. Can't tell. I think there might be 2 different levels there. It's fine. Worry about that later. I think we're about to move into late winter here, though. I mean, it feels like we're moving into late winter. All in all, I'm happy with how the camp, I guess, is starting to look. We haven't lost too many animals to attack. Like I said, some of these things are sort of preemptive. Like maybe could have held off on them, you know, time being and done certain things, but like I said, not every map you use the same strategy. So when I realized that I didn't have certain things and I wasn't going to get to school, as long as I get it by a certain point, then I want to just change certain things, and that's where it's like you kind of just you adapt to the map. At least I try to, anyways. There we go. Late winter, early spring, just around the corner. Couldn't have another baby born, unfortunately. Is there anyone expecting? Ooh, Gloria. Or Sithini. I'm going to assume Sithini. Either way. So we're expecting a baby there. Nope. 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 So that's it. Now, will it be born before we end the stream? That's a whole can of worms. But yeah, so Forester's Lodge, new barn, more farms. We've only really had the one fire, but depending on which direction I decide to continue terraforming in, I'll want to make sure that we have a well within distance in case anything blows up and catches fire. Speaking of fire, yeah, we got firewood. Okay. You're choppy. Not fast enough, though, apparently. So, maybe time for 2 Speedy Gonzalez's in here? By the way, that's getting a little close. Getting a little close. Although, that point where we had no logs and no labor to get the logs was probably a bit of short service, and then leaving him as extra labor. We're okay though. We made it to early spring. I'm gonna go ahead and wait till I'm gonna set everybody that I can anyways. So let's 3 gatherers, 2 hunters, and you. No laborers, eh? Okie dokie. I guess we'll wait for one of our teenagers. I'm gonna wait till the grass kinda goes away. That damn tree is just gonna mess things up, so we'll go this way, I guess. Trying to get a nice little thumbnail shot once the old snow melts. go. Everything's kind of nice and clear. Get ourselves a screenshot. And we've made it. 5 years, 20 people. Go us. Go us. If we could just repeat the same thing every 5 years, have 100 people by 20 or sooner, depending on our food supply. So, see how that goes. But as I said, let me know in Discord, you guys, if you like this, if you're watching the VOD. Do appreciate it. If you've been lurking, really do appreciate it. Know the consistency hasn't always been there, but for those that do support the channel still, much love as always. I will see you guys next week sometime. Discord, Twitter, or just check the old Twitch title to see when I will be live next.